I want to give you guys a little bit of a backstory on me personally. I've been playing League for about 2 years, and I've gone through champion releases that have absolutely annoyed me. Characters like Zoe. I've gone through annoying reworks that have just been characters that have basically bodied me. Characters like Mordekaiser. But Aphelios is honestly awe-inspiring with how broken, not even broken to some, just absolutely annoying he is to me. And in this video, I'm gonna let all that frustration out, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Aphelios' passive is GTA weapon selection. Aphelios is such a cool kid, he doesn't get access to one weapon. He gets access to 5. He gets a sniper, a pistol, a cannon, a flamethrower, and a chakra. Whatever the hell this is. He inherently doesn't have a lot to his passive. It's just the weapons. Each weapon has a total of 50 shots. Each shot is consumed through basic attacks and abilities. And once a weapon is exhausted in its ammo, it switches to the next weapon. Aphelios technically doesn't have a lot of abilities. So, Aphelios doesn't have a lot of abilities. So, instead of leveling up abilities, instead he levels up stats towards his character, these being attack damage, attack speed, and armor penetration. The only other thing he can upgrade is his ultimate. Like I said before, Aphelios gets access to multiple weapons rather than just one. So, his Q really depends on each weapon you have, and his passive effects mainly rely on which weapon you have equipped. So why don't we just go through them in order? Aphelios' first weapon, the first weapon he's going to be starting off with, is the Call of Duty Sniper. Calibrum is a sniper rifle and starts off as his first and main weapon. His passive gives you 100 bonus range, and enemies that are damaged by Calibrum's ability will be marked, which will reveal them, and the next basic attack against that character will have a global range, meaning that if you are marked, no matter where you are, you could be in South Bumblefuck, or you can be in the Dragon Pit, you will be getting hit by it. Each attack, once a character is marked, will consume the mark and make them take bonus damage. The Q is called Moonshot, once, of course, you're in Calibrum. It's a straight line skill shot, really nothing special. It does damage. Once you hit someone, he is marked, or it is marked, and you can hit them and deal more damage once they're marked. It does a lot of fucking damage. Aphelios' second weapon is Edgelord the pistol. Severum is a scythe pistol, and it's not really that complicated. It is a weapon that is based around lifesteal. Your basic attacks will give you health. You will be healed when you basic attack with this weapon. If you are at full HP, you gain a shield with the more basic attacks you hit, and the shield will last for 30 seconds. His Q with Severum up is Onslaught, and it's very simple. He will gain movement speed and will perform 6 attacks to the nearest enemy in rapid succession. This will prioritize champions, of course. The attacks in this Onslaught will be based around Severum and the offhand weapon he has. Each will be dealing damage with each hit, and all can critical strike and apply on hit effects. Now we get into the weapons that are accessed once ammo runs out. These are the weapons that he will rotate past once he loses one of the 2 main weapons. The first weapon is Ziya, but better. Gravitum is a cannon, and has I think the smallest description out of all the abilities, but it's one of those super impactful weapons. His passive basically makes it so when he hits someone with a basic attack, they will gain a slow. This slow will decay over time, but he gives, just with hitting people with his basic attack, he gives slows. His Q is called Binding Eclipse, and anyone that has the mark or the slow on them, once Q is pressed, will be rooted. This is why I say it's better than Ziya. And this is what's insane. He is an ADC that inherently gets 2 forms of CC and 1 ability. This root is insanely strong because there's really no way to dodge it. Once you get basic attacked, which he will fucking do because he's a marksman, you are just fucked. You are going to be rooted once this is up. When you are rooted, you will get AP damage, just so it doesn't do too much damage. That's it. It just puts you in place so you can get butt fucked by the rest of the team. Infernal is probably my favorite out of all of the weapons in the arsenal, maybe other than the sniper. Infernum's passive makes it so once he hits an enemy, bolts will fly behind them. These bolts, while dealing reduced damage to minions, do not deal reduced damage to champions. Not only that, but they can also critically strike. So, you get hit by these, you're gonna be soaking up that damage, young blood. The Q for Infernum is called Dusk Wave. It's a cone ability. He will shoot a wave of fucking butt stuff and in a cone. And everyone hit in here will take damage from the projectiles he fires. After he does this, he'll actually fire a volley of basic attacks from his offhand weapon. Why this is really important is because these will apply the effects of the offhand weapon. All these times I've said it applies, like, or gets hit by an offhand weapon, it'll apply the effect of it. So, if you Q with Infernum, and then go and switch to Gravitum, as an example, you can root people right after doing this. Not only are they going to be taking a truckload of damage, but they're also going to get CC'd instantly without basically any warning. That's so fucking nuts, dude. And the thing is, this can hit a whole crowd of people. You could potentially stun the whole team in one go as a fucking ADC. The only other ADC that does that is Ziya, and you need to use her ultimate and another ability for that. This is just 2 Qs. What the hell? Aphelios' final weapon is called Crescendum the Chakram. That's what it is. The Chakram is sort of like a boomerang, so once he throws it, he needs to wait for it to come back before he can attack again. However, what Chakram's Q is mainly its shining point, as it is a turret. Chakram's Q is called Sentry. And if you liked Heimerdinger in the bot lane, you're gonna love this fucking 3 days grace listening looking at. When you press Q, you will throw down a Sentry. The Sentry has health, so it can be attacked by abilities and basic attacks. And the turret is a clone of the offhand weapon that is on him. So if you throw out the Sentry and you have Gravitum, it will be Gravitum. If it's Infernum, it'll be Infernum. The shots of the Sentry can critically strike, and it also benefits from attack speed and critical strike chance. If you couldn't tell, this combination of 5 abilities makes it really hard to keep up with them sometimes. Not to mention, it's annoying for me to go over because each one's a fucking paragraph long. I call Aphelios Paragraph the Champion because I had to read 5 different paragraphs just on his passive alone. Aphelios doesn't really have a W and E. His W really just switches his weapon from his main weapon to his offhand weapon, and the E is just a window to show you what weapon is next after you run out of ammo. So I guess we just move on to the ultimate. And this one's a fucking doozy. Aphelios' ultimate is called Starlight Starbright. Moonlight Vigil is a skill shot. Once fired, the first enemy hit will be illuminated and it will smite the area around them, or deal damage in an area around that champion. After a delay, basic attacks will hit each person that is marked by Moonlight Vigil, and each of these attacks can critical strike, and there is no range for the lock on targets. So anyone hit will get hit by it, basically. However, this weapon actually gains more effects on what weapon you have equipped. So, why don't I get into it? With Calibrum, each mark of the target will just increase the damage. So, it just increases the damage. Calibrum just increases the damage of the ability. Severum will heal Aphelios for each person hit. So, I think the base is 200, at least at level 1. If you hit about 3 people, you are getting 600 health just from your ultimate. With Gravitum, all enemies are slowed to a hot total of 99% slowness. Not to mention, each person is marked, so after this, you can hit your Q and stun all of them. With Infernum, each enemy that is hit will launch like a circle of bolts. Think of it as like the Tiamat effect, but it damages you and everyone around you. Crescendum makes it so he gets 3 chakrams. So that will total out to 4, and it'll basically increase the damage of each basic attack after this. It's fucking insane. His ultimate is fucking insane. So, this is the overview part. If you want my personal thoughts on this champion, I fucking... Everything about this champion is just shit I hate. I don't like that he has base lifesteal. I don't like that he has base CC. I don't like that he just has a shitload of damage on top of the things I just listed. That's absolutely insane. And the fact that with his ultimate, this can affect a whole team fight, can literally make or break team fights. This guy is overloaded the champion. Not only did I have to read a paragraph just to get through this shit, but I had to deal with this absolute monstrosity on the Rift. I don't understand who designs these champions. Actually, no. Wait, I do. I think this is a dude that designed Yasuo. And we all know how everyone thinks about fucking Yasuo. So overall, this dude is an absolute thorn in my side and is beating out a Kali in the absolute annoying scale. This 3 days grace / Queen Day listening looking ass motherfucker has ruined my whole time playing in this godforsaken month. This is supposed to be Christmas. I'm supposed to be having festivities and having fun. But no, I'm not. I'm having my fucking ass hairs ripped out of my head out of my ass, just because of this fucking champion on the goddamn Rift. With that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Aphelios is kind of fun, but it's just because of how fucking broken he is, dude. I don't know when the next one will be coming out of these. I did promise that I'd be making the sylas one, but Aphelios just came out, and I had to get this out before anything. So the next rant will most definitely be on Grease Lightning, the champion. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully you tune into the next one. Hopefully, I'm hoping that the rant series will become a mainstay in this channel, since the last one actually, I think, has some of the most amount of likes I've had on my channel. So thank you for that, and hopefully you tune into the next video. Peace out, everyone. Have a good day.